All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, worshippers of all ages, to Game 3 of the North American Grand Finals here in King of the Sea 13. We are looking at an 0-2 deficit for 0-7. I don't think anybody would have predicted that, as KSC has squeaked out two very, very close early games here. 0-7 spawning here on North in the green, bringing Ohio, Kremlin, Des Moines, Salem, Double Moskva, Daring Marceau, and Shimakaze. Zaf, what has KSC brought here to what could be their tournament winning match?
Yeah, it's do or die for '07. This is a position that they've been in before, as we heard Oskan say. And I just want to point something really interesting out. If you look at the '07 lineup, Raptor, Ace Baby is in the Ohio, and Peyton is in the Moskva.
Ah,
That's
they've changed.
interesting.
It is. They've changed Battleship players. They've been Peyton has been playing Battleship pretty much every game we've seen 0-7. Bit of a change
Right,
there for 0-7.
right. Now for KSC, we have Dastard. I guess maybe he's got like a dice that he rolls and then picks the battleship that goes along with it. Because now he's in
Seems
a
reasonable.
Yamato.
Seems reasonable.
We've got we've got a Montana for the other battleship, and then for cruisers we have a Des Moines, a Worcester. Oh, look at that! There's Floops with the gearing. Gee, I wonder what's happening there. They've got a Stalingrad, a Goliath heading. Looks well. Hatake is backing his way up into that spot. Okay, and then Aussie Zeus. Look at Aussie's smoke there. I wonder if that's. I'm sure it's to help Hatake stay alive longer, but it might also be a little misdirection. I kind of like that play. And you've got the Goliath heading off to the end. For destroyers, we have Marceau, Z52, and I mentioned the gearing earlier. Whew.
Little bit of similarity here. Aussie Zeus and his little favorite spot here on the southwest corner of B. We saw him play this spot on North earlier, dumping the torpedoes where he expects to find a Des Moines. John the Ruthless, not disappointing. John lit now, and you know Dastard is salivating at the opportunity to get around and get a shot in onto John's bow.
You know, we haven't seen this yet today. We haven't seen John get punched in the face. It happened 3 separate times yesterday.
That's true. That's true. Floops is smoke gearing, leading man with an RX-7, but Eagle Lance's Shimakaze Torps headed right for that spot. It's almost like these guys read each other's playbooks.
Oh, this is going to be really bad.
RX-7 is going to have to really dance here, and I can't envision a world where he only takes one of these. I think he's going to take at least 2. Yeah, he's going to take at least 2. 2 big Shimakaze torpedoes early into that Des Moines. 0-7, nobody's fool. They know exactly what's going on, putting those torpedoes out early.
Didn't this happen earlier to KSC?
Funnily enough, Zath, it did. You would almost expect that they would have thought, gosh, let's put the Hydro up early, like, since we didn't have it. The Minotaur got caught out last time without his Hydro. Well, the last time it was the destroyer that took the torpedoes. This time it's the cruiser. There's the shot from Dastard, looking for John.
And now RX-7 does have his Hydra going, so he's safe from the next volley, ladies and gentlemen.
He's safe from the next volley, that's right. John does take some damage there from Dastard. Nothing catastrophic, but noteworthy.
Yeah.
Now, I think they did. We didn't look at it, but it looks like Serpent Lord did sneak into C. KSC has picked up a cap here, but they've continued to move him over to the 9 line. Let's see. Is he within spotting range of Triarch? Not just yet.
Very ballsy play.
It is, but we see 0-7. Like, again, I think, Askan's talked one point about how much research KSC does on some of their opponents. And I think we see some of the fruits of that here, because when 0-7 does play this flank, they generally go way north. There's nobody in range to spot or do anything about that C cap. And so literally, I won't call it a gimme, but it's kind of like free points, right? It allows them, if you play that right, you play it cautiously, you look to make sure they haven't done anything unusual, and then you hop in and grab the cap, pick up some free points, and then bail out. Serpent Lord and Triarch now making contact.
Aussie was under radar for a bit. John just took a little bit of his hit points away. Yeah, Serpent's in trouble here.
Well, he's taking a bunch of damage, and his teammates are going to try and do the same thing to Triarch, but the difference is that there's just a lot more 0-7 ships on that flank. For the moment, though, 5 minutes in, KSC on a 100-point lead on the strength of their early cap advantage here. And honestly, for a while, it's going to, one of the things that I do like about what KSC's done early here, Zath, they've put a lot of early pressure on '07 with the double caps because
Mhm.
by the time '07 is able to step onto sea, they're going to be down at least 200 points.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I wonder, I'm sure a lot of these players are going to look back at these battles, and I wonder if Serpent Lord watches this battle and realizes just how many players, '07 players, he ran in front of just to grab the sea cap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like,
Basically, and got away with it, right? Like just basically
yeah,
got away with it for free.
that's what I mean, right? It's like, wow.
Yep. John the Ruthless continuing to take blind shots into Aussie's smoke. Pieces of Pizza continuing to just luck chuck conga line British daring torps down in Aussie's direction. They know where he is. They want to keep him pinned there. '07 now beginning their turn. This is what they like to do. They like to drive a battleship. In this case, is Marin's Kremlin right into the sea cap. But again, as we pointed out, it's already a 200-point lead for KSC, so they've got some ground. '07 has some ground to make up.
Yes. Meanwhile, Death Snail, smoke number 2 is has been deployed. Radar up. They have detected Eagle Lance's Shimakaze.
Well, what I want to know is have they detected Eagle Lance's Shimakaze torpedoes that are
Well,
already on their way into this smoke bloom?
I have a feeling
Surely,
RX-7 is
surely
about to.
somebody in there has their hydro up. RX-7 now turning bow into these. Coop able to skirt in front of all of them, will not take any of them. RX, however, got to find a gap. Looks like he's got one.
I think he found one.
Yeah, he's good. So '07 shoves a battleship into sea. That's what they like to do. They bring one down the 9 line and fill that gap. So again, about a 220-ish point lead here for KSC. 7 minutes gone in game 3. Still too early to call. Definitely not a lost game for either team just yet.
Nope.
We're already seeing pieces kind of leaving the B cap here, Zath, kind of rotating back a bit, maybe to try and throw some more torpedoes, help pincer these guys in this smoke, this doom snail here.
Well, it does make sense. '07 has the sea cap. They don't need to worry about keeping so many assets to fight it, as KSC seems to be in a bit of a full retreat. Shadow's kiting away, Danny's kiting away, Serpent they know is low, so he's not going to come back. But look at Marin. Hit the brakes. Nope, he's going to take one torpedo.
Aaron taking at least one Marceau torpedo in the bow. The other ones he's going to be able to skirt out ahead of.
Maybe. It depends if he stops or not. Looks like he's moving. Dastard
He's
had a good shot on
moving.
him too, look like.
He's moving. He's booking pretty good. He's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
8
This is the
minutes
point.
gone. A little bit of static right now. Go ahead.
This is the point when Aussie has to go and test the waters once again. As now Coop is detected, RX-7's detected.
Coop is detected. They want to know by whom. They put a radar up, but they cannot see pieces of pizza. Coop takes a Citadel in the bow there from John's Des
Mhm.
Moines. As both of those ships have to retreat back down into the A cap where they've got a little better cover, hopefully trying to break line of sight. More Shimakaze torpedoes coming in from astern of them. They're
Tell
going to
you,
have to
Eagle
maneuver a bit.
Lance has been spot on with these
Oh,
torpedo
yeah.
salvos.
He's been just given a masterclass in timing and how to lead those, right? Spreading them
That's
out
right.
nicely.
Here comes the smoke from Floops. Now, will he take a torpedo? He's got to see them. He sees them now.
Oh no, they were already well spotted. These are 20-kilometer torps, right? So they have a 2.5
Mhm.
kilometer detection range. Floop spotted
Right.
those long before his teammates would have been able to spot them. Actually, are they 20s, Zath, or are they 12s?
I think they're 12s with torpedo
I'm
acceleration, the way that they're
okay.
going.
Okay, so that is not what I expected then. Oh, good hit
RX-7.
there, huh? RX-7 from astern. Ace Babies Ohio getting a little bit of revenge there. Man,
Trax Marceau going in the middle of the channel here. Look
K
at Hester.
KSC has a lead, Zath, but it just feels so tenuous right now.
Yeah. But
Dastard
Dastard.
Dastard making a play for B. I think this is twofold. I would have expected him to have his
Oof.
guns looking left for the Ohio, but he doesn't. They're kind of looking straight ahead. Do you
Floops
think
just
they Floops took a
go ahead.
torpedo?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you think they know that Triarch's in this gap?
Yes. Aussie sent torpedoes at him earlier, so he either was spotted there or radio location pointed to it. As more torpedoes are coming up that gap right now from that Marceau. Serpent Lord.
I think they're going to push. I think they might push this Yamato all the way around to try and punch John in the face
Yeah,
or in the
that's
stern.
exactly what I'm thinking is about to happen. Dastard hasn't been detected yet, I don't think.
Now maybe you go around the front of the island and push him back for the Montana. That's Danny, who's been getting mercilessly farmed, but is still in the game. Because if John backs up too far, you
Oh,
have
Floops!
shots.
Oh, Floops takes a Shimakaze
Oh
torpedo. He's on
no.
555 health right now. Feels bad.
Floops cannot afford to get spotted now. It just feels like KSC's hold on this game is so thin, Zath. Like they have it, but
Hmm.
can they really keep it? It just
RX-7's gonna take a torp, and there he goes. And
yeah.
Coop might take. Yeah, he's gonna take a torp too.
Oh,
Oh goodness.
the beautiful cross torp work from Pieces and Eagle Lance has just decimated this doom snail.
Yep.
They're gonna eventually wipe out KSC's position here. Dastard does bag B on about a 120-point lead here. 8.5 minutes to play. But man, I don't like KSC's position at A just feels so tenuous. And they've given up so much ground on the other
Mhm.
side of the map. You start to wonder where they're gonna be able to pick a kill up.
Yeah, and then Aussie, look at Aussie, rotated to try to help stem the tide at sea. Elgar really low with the Moskva, but he's just backing off right now and healing up.
Yamato shells going out on the Moskva. No, ooh, a big hit
Kremlin.
on Marin.
Yeah,
Big hit on Marin's broadside there.
but Marin's in a Kremlin, so you know.
Yeah, it's just a Kremlin. No one cares.
Danny though,
Oop.
look at Danny. Danny going down all the way in the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh,
they've been hounding and chasing Danny. That Moskva Salem pair has been melting him for a while now. I'm surprised he's lasted this long, if I'm honest. He's done everything he can, but there's only so much man can do. A few more shells will seal the deal, and there it is.
that's it.
Just like that, 07 up 2 ships. KSC, again, still with the lead. This game is not over, but it feels like it's starting to maybe slip away from KSC, despite the fact that they have a 70-point lead.
Well, yeah, I mean that Death Snail over at A is pretty much
It's gone.
done.
It's over.
We got another smoke going up right now, but I suspect that's more just so that Floops can use that as a deterrent for the Shimakaze in Ohio from getting into the cap, which is just as important. And look at Dastard's position now in the Yamato.
Yeah. Now, well, they're trying to slow down this ridiculous Moskva Salem push from the edge of the map that's just been
Hmm.
crushing them, right? But they're also doing a really good job of putting damage in on Marin. Marin's now down under 20K. I'm not sure what his heal status is when the last time he popped one is, but if they can continue to put damage on Marin, they might yet bag that kill. That would be noteworthy.
Shadow Wolfish going down.
Dastard's got single fire daring torpedoes coming up from astern, but he dodges them for the moment. They do get Shadow Wolfish again down on the bottom of the map. It's a 3-ship lead and a lead change there for 07 as they bag B and they're up 3 ships. Marin's dark now. They can't see him anymore. Who
Yeah,
can they see? Ugh.
Those torps are awfully fast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eagle Lance, the cross torp action, honestly, between Eagle and Pieces over here at A, just a masterclass in how to do that. And man, what a devastating impact it's had on this flank.
Yep. Marin is gonna get away with his health. He's just, nope, I'm done, boys. I'm gonna just turn north now.
Looks like he is. He's healed back up to about 23,000 as he's starting to turn and run north out of the danger zone, as it were. Dastard's pushing up, I think, trying to get a shot on him.
He's got 4 people shooting him right now. Just
Dastard either wants this shot or wants to bag this kill.
wow.
Oh, a big hit from Dastard on a Marin. Not enough for the kill, though.
But more importantly, I'm surprised Marin's shot did not Citadel Dastard through the cheek.
He didn't get the cheek there. Dastard goes out, 4 ships up. I just don't see how KSC does this now, Zath. They've done no battleships. Their destroyers are on slivers in the case of Floops. They may yet bag Marin. They have the opportunity to kill him, but I mean, at this stage,
Mm,
it's a Pyrrhic victory at best if you claim Marin, and it does look like it's going
yep.
to happen. And there they go.
Yep.
That keeps it close. Still only trail by 90 points, but you're only ticking up the one cap. You have a 3-ship lead. You have no apparent kills on the horizon. I just
Right.
don't see it.
And you've got a full health daring chasing after you.
Yeah, yeah. Like I
Oh,
don't think it. I don't see it. 07's going to stave off elimination here. It looked really good for KSC early, but that 07 push down the 9 line, they weren't able to deny it. And sure enough, they were able to use that push to burn down one of the KSC battleships. Some really, really solid cross torpedo work over at A bags them.
mhm.
I won't call it a lucky kill, but I will call it a kill a long time in coming. Let's say.
Let's
And
call it a let's call it a strategic kill.
there you go. There you go. As they
Ah,
are finally able to convert a kill anyway with all of that torpedo work, and they're so it's just cleanup mode at this point.
oh yeah. Yep. Coop might even take a torpedo from.
He very well might, and like the ultimate insult, he may yet go out to a torpedo here. No, he's going to go out to a fire. No, he put the
Nope,
fire out.
BCP'd
He's
it.
turning.
Yeah,
He,
yeah, yeah.
oh, they turned out of range.
Oh!
He would have taken one. He would have turned into that one. It wouldn't have been able to dodge it at that speed, but he survives for
Jeez.
the moment. As Eagle Lance now finally going to bag A.
Yeah, but
That
Serpent's
A
going
flank,
into.
Zath, Eagle Lance and Aces Ohio. What a masterclass in bend but don't break.
Mhm. Well, and you're right, the key was absolutely coming in with the daring, right?
Yeah,
Just coming in there, doing the cross torps. I don't think that the Death Snail was expecting it, and as a result, well, that Doomsday was broken. That's huge because it meant that really KSC had no place to run to. They couldn't all just head towards A because they're all running
right.
away from A,
Yeah.
and they couldn't just run to C because they're all running away from C.
It's over. KSC knows it. Hatake is sitting broadside to a Salem, just waiting for the Citadels to arrive.
And nope,
Here they come,
here they come.
and that's the game.
Here they come to win the game.
Indeed, '07 pushed to the brink of elimination, staves it off for one more game with a win here in Game 3. They're a long way from the reverse sweep meme that they are known for, but
Hmm.
step one achieved. KSC leads the series 2-1, and we'll be going to Game 4 on Land of Fire here in a little bit. I don't really know what to say about that game, Zath, other than I think '07's plan, they executed flawlessly. They knew what they wanted to do with the 9 line. They came down. They did exactly what they wanted to do. KSA didn't seem to have an answer for it.
Well, they did what '07's best known for, right? They're known for being willing to rotate around and be flexible, and their
Hmm.
movement is really fluid. Now, I know you're not an anime guy by any means,
Nope.
SeaRaptor, but I will tell you, watching them play really makes me think a lot of the anime Cowboy Bebop, because in that show, when he goes and he fights, when Bebop goes and fights enemies, he turns the enemy's movements into his advantage every single time, and it's a beautiful dance, and that's exactly what we saw happen just now with '07.